dungeon master, your guide in a realm of swords and sorcery, of mazes and monsters, of dungeons and, yes, of dragons. Tonight, a stalwart party of heroes shall venture forth in search of XPs and or GPs, experience points or gold pieces. Are you ready to meet your adventurer? Then I shall summon them forth, adventurers, if you would. We meet now the stalwart heroes known as the Tight Acquaintance. Introduce yourself by name, class, race, and level. Include your alignment if you want.
Good evening, all. My name is Hubert von Vestra. I'm a legally distinct character from Hubert von Vestra from Fire Emblem Three Houses. And this is definitely not the improviser's Dragon Con costume that they're just wearing because they were already wearing it. I'm a level 6 human warlock serving under the purview of Lady Edelgard. Lawful neutral, though Lady Edelgard's law is my own.
Gretta Girthammer! Level 6 dwarven fighter with an expertise in beat-offs and grabbers. I'm good for both.
Greetings and salutations, fuckers of mothers! My name is Lucaneous the Bloody. Yes, that guy gets it. And I am a 6th level tiefling thief, but mostly murderer. Who is, of course, the one true thing. What is it? Chaotic neutral. I'm chaotic neutral. What alignment?
Don't worry, I forgot mine.
Me, I'm Krurg. Me, level 6 half-orc barbarian. Me, am chaotic good.
Hello, I am known as Sir Narcus, the Buzzkill. I'm a level 6 human paladin, lawful good. Now I know a lot of you are partaking in some intoxicating beverages this weekend. And I know we're all having a lot of fun, but cirrhosis of the liver is no laughing matter. Make sure to get your enzymes checked at your yearly physical, which I hope you have all scheduled well in advance.
Hello, my name is Barcellona Beetlecat. I'm a 6th level halfling bard. Neutral good. Also dead. If anybody's watched this show, I died when we did this like 2 years ago. I rode off into the land of the dead on the back of a unicorn whose name has been lost in the annals of time because none of us could remember it. Vestra, I hope you have something planned.
Your adventurers! And yes, Barcellona Beetlecat speaks true. For he was taken into the Reaper's embrace when last the tight acquaintances adventured together. And yet, Barcellona Beetlecat, beyond all reason, you feel. Against your back, you feel cold
hard stone, and the press of gravity pushing you into it. You feel your lungs draw breath. Your eyelids snap open, gazing at the magnificent fresco roof. Looking around, magnificent stonework as well.
That's excellent stonework.
For you find yourself in the grand temple of the god Chad. He whose domain encompasses all manner of sensible footwear.
Something I could never follow. I tried.
And more! Your companions are there as well. The tight acquaintances, those who have stood by your side in times of strife, and also a new character you've never met before.
Hey, this your replacement. Sorry.
I get it.
We went through a pretty intense vetting process. There were 4 rounds of interviews, including an essay portion.
I see the resurrection has been successful.
Guys.
Descending the stone stairs, the figure of a frail old man in rich embroidered robes. Though he is frail, a power emanates from him. It is he who interprets the will of Chad. But he is the only born son of Lady Footlocker, now known as Old Father Sykes. Tight acquaintances, your comrade is restored to you.
Thank you.
We're forever grateful.
And of course, you are entirely in our debt in a very real financial sense.
Well, no, it's a lot of gratitude. Have you measured the amount of gratitude?
Yes.
I've got these 2 coins, if that would help.
Oh, that would barely cover today's interest.
Do you split checks?
Now, I think we might be able to work out an arrangement. For, of course, the Church of Chad battles evil across these lands. We have need of agents such as yourself. Barcellona Beetlecat, what do you remember of your time in the Great Beyond?
Very little. I remember riding the unicorn into the lands of death.
What was that unicorn's name again?
You spent a lot of time.
They really loved that unicorn.
For the life of us, could not remember.
We knew when we brought you back from the dead, it's the first thing you would tell us.
I mean, it seems like of all people, you would be the one that would remember.
You're the one person in our party whose heart is always full of love.
Yes,
I'm gonna go with Michael.
That was
His name was Michael.
Michael, I shall have the scribes record it. Yes.
Other than that, we stopped. We got a light lunch. There was a lamenting in a pit of despair.
Yes.
Second lunch. And then I relived my death over and over again for what seemed like a millennium.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes. You were being eternally tormented from the sounds of things.
Yes.
Yes, but you are now returned. And perhaps you can serve the will of Chad. For I have a message for all of you.
What is it?
Your companion, a stalwart member of the church, Brother Bartholomew. He is sent a scribe. Sister Alyssa, do we have the clip?
Oh, yes, my side.
Yes, thank you, Sister Alyssa. She just met me.
My trusted tight acquaintances. Brother Bartholomew, sorry I could not join you, but as you know, I'm at a naked, silent retreat for the Brothers of Chad, where I must remain unclothed and can only speak for 45 seconds a day. I'm using this time to give you a clue. Listen carefully. A vibrating egg, vibrating slowly, will help get past the unholy moly. For you to succeed in this quest, the worst of you must do their best. Oh, and there's one more thing. This is important.
Even though the space between the gongs was pretty long.
And did anyone notice that he has a mole that he should definitely get checked?
I am sorry, touch acquaintances, but we are a lawful good order, and rules is rules.
He's got us there. Those are what those are.
But perhaps the brother has provided you with enough to work on. A vibrating egg, vibrating slowly, will get you past the unholy moly. Something about the worst of you being the best. I wasn't really paying attention. I certainly hope you were. Now,
I was more focused on that fly that was buzzing around.
yes, of course, most distracting. But there can be further dividing. I can commune with the spirits of the faithful of Chad who have passed to ask this egg that Brother Bartholomew spoke of, from what sort of creature did it emit?
Harpy.
A harpy's egg!
Oh, I didn't know they laid eggs.
Yes, oh, harpies are terrible creatures of myth and also a gendered insult.
Well, this depends on what you're into, but
You know, at my temple, we had harpies once. We had to call every other temple we knew and let them know that we had
There's like 1 in 4 of us that have a harpies problem, and I don't think some of us may drop our belts where we may, which attracts harpies of a certain kind.
If you kept your belt on, you wouldn't have harpies.
We shouldn't judge so much.
Nevertheless, Brother Bartholomew has given you a clue to thwart the coming evil. A harpy's egg will be required, and you must also determine which among you is the worst.
I mean, this one is all about me, I'm afraid.
Definitely.
Harpies, and the worst one is this
Boy,
guy.
it's a Mercedes episode.
But recall, Roushdias the Bloody, the worst among you must be the best. Perhaps
We're fucked.
Perhaps Sir Chad himself will help you rise beyond your base nature. But if I am not mistaken, the only place where harpies are found is in the port of Warren, because that is the most legible part of the map. At this angle, yes, that is where you should go. Yes. And so, you should set out. I wish you the best.
What do we owe you for the resurrection of our friend?
Oh, there'll be many a task. Essentially, Barcelona, you're now in indentured servitude, but there's a religious bent, so it's much worse.
Understood.
Very well then. May Chad soothe your souls. May he show you the path to victory through the use of defeat.
I don't get it.
This church sucks.
Go with Chad. Remember? Be best. You are going to murder me and take my wallet, weren't you?
Sure, let's go with your warrant.
Bye.
Hey,
Very well.
right off to the port of Warren.
I will kill him if you guys want me to.
No.
I'm just saying.
I do it.
We need Listen, if we're going to do this right, then you have to be the best among us.
But maybe they want me to be the best
Wait,
murderer.
wait,
There are justified murders. Just find shitty people to stab.
Everybody is shitty as far as I'm concerned, baby.
That's true. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody is perfect. Thank you.
But you have to think about this in terms of context. You're the worst of us, and you're to be the best. Which doesn't mean you have to change, it just means we have to be shittier than you.
Praise the
taxes.
Get his cheese!
Hey, no, Lucaneous, let me.
Hey, you have to throw. No, don't do the cheese. Don't take the cheese.
Oh, hey!
Very good.
Not that one.
And you know what? Me lactose intolerant. But me do this for you, man.
And so, the tight acquaintances make their way to the port of Warren, randomly killing mongers along the way. Cheesemongers,
Take this, fish guy.
fishmongers, ironmongers, whoremongers,
Hey, no, not the whoremongers. Come on.
until their own weariness forces them to make camp. Stage right.
Maybe this whole
I'll start the fire.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
The Forest of Stage Right, one of my
There
favorite.
you go.
Maybe it's having been dead, or maybe it's that trail of mongers we left on the way here. I really feel like this whole resurrection thing suits me.
Can I just say that you all do murders incredibly well?
Thank you.
We
You should have been
learned
murdering this entire time.
I've been spending my entire life not murdering anybody, and where has it gotten me?
You murder with the most rage. Isn't that weird?
Well, I am very religious, so something's repressing there. I thought it would come out in sort of a different way, but it turns out I'm a murder machine.
Maybe I should become religious.
If I may, there is a pattern of behavior that I've observed in Lucaneous that none of us have indulged in yet. The random sexual activity.
Oh.
You killed the whoremonger. I would have stopped there and at least partook of the wares, murdered the whores, then the monger. But hey, you do you.
I don't know. I've been thinking maybe the random sexual activity is maybe the best of us instead of the worst.
There is no better way to attract hobbies than a lot of random sexual activity. Just saying, they are attracted to such things.
Well, I've gone to the port of Warren, which is well, there is a rather handsome dwarf there that I've been corresponding with.
Oh my god, girlfriend, dish.
Alright, I don't want to say it because you know I like to fuck around, but I may have met somebody special.
In Warren?
In the port of Warren, hey.
Who could this special person be?
Well, no, I don't want to tell you because then you'll murder him and you'll convert him and you'll probably, well, you'll sing about him and tell everybody. I don't know what you'll do yet.
I'll put my foot down and ensure that nobody does such a thing if you just trust your friends to not do those.
Well, you know, the truth is, I'm sure when you see him, you'll know. He's the most handsome of dwarves. He's short and stocky. He's got a beard down to his other beard.
Are you sure that this man is not a bush of some kind?
and as
Oh.
Gretta Girthammer discusses her romantic possibilities, in the bushes, and not merely metaphorical rustling in metaphorical bushes, but actual rustling in the actual bushes. For the tight acquaintances have neglected to set a watch as they made camp. And so, we face a wandering monster. What could it be? Which of these artworks did we actually own the rights to this time?
Looks like a chicken.
Oh, no chicken.
Chicken made of nutsack?
Much more apt
For a mosquito bat!
for exploding out of the underbrush. A swarm of, yes, chickens made out of nutsack.
No!
And yes, mosquito bats. All of these apply to the scourge. Thousands, it seems, descend upon you, swarming. The entire party takes 5 hit points. What shall you do?
Does anybody know a citronella spell?
I would like to bring a scourge of my own. My flute of the sewers. Rats love to eat mosquitoes.
Very well. Play your pipes of the sewers. You summon swarms of rats, which pour forth from the underbrush to do battle with the sturges. However, as your mouth makes contact with the pipe, you also contract E. coli.
You okay, Barcelona?
No.
The sturges are currently engaged with the rats, giving you time to take an action.
We can't possibly stab all of them. There's too many.
Hold on! I will parley with their queen.
Diplomacy, that's a very good person thing to do.
For the first time in his life,
But I'm gonna bring your sword just in case.
Lucaneous the Bloody takes the path less. And yes, you do note that one of the sturges is wearing a little velvet cape and crown. And seems to be directing the others.
Your Majesty!
In which language do you address the sturge?
Sturgis? Yo!
The sturge queen seems attracted by your loud display and overt rejection of mask wearing.
Sir, I think the government's trying to implant microwave radio chips in so they can talk to the mothership.
A strange tone sounds as the rest of the sturges flee. The queen bows towards you and flutters off into the night.
I'll think of you!
For the first time, Lucaneous the Bloody has successfully used a persuade check.
I had to write that on my character sheet.
The night is still. The sturges have fled. Your own webs and hives seem somewhat soothed by this new side of Lucaneous the Bloody.
Lucaneous, that was remarkable. I speak every language except for sturges, because only a throat that has been subject to repeated piercing injuries can even pronounce the words.
Find that coating my throat with a thick layer of resin helps. Sturgis. Would you like to partake in some of the elven leaf?
Lucaneous, I'm afraid if you're trying to be the best of us, you can't do drugs of any kind.
It's elven leaf.
It still counts.
It's
Or
medicine.
Oh,
We
don't you fucking start with me.
I
Don't get started on I have anxiety now.
Take my pipe.
Good, it's just snappy.
Oh, come on, you never snap at your dick.
And so, as the rest of the evening passes with a spirited discussion of cannabis legislation.
Look, man, taxation and we need to just legislate it and control the flow,
Is
man.
private industry's just going to get in on it like they do with everything else these days?
But whatever, everybody will just be chill anyway.
Yeah, but don't you think that maybe sometimes people just need to fucking get over shit?
Yes!
And with those words, the rosy fingers of dawn illuminate the sky.
My God, we have discussed cannabis law all night.
Discussion. I'm glad that we can
wanted
disagree.
to sleep, but you guys were really loud.
None of the party benefits from the effects of a long rest.
I will not partake of any, but I do have a bag of holding full of cocaine.
God damn it.
I am of demonic blood, so I can keep going for weeks.
The tight acquaintances realize they can do a walk and talk with this.
I can go for weeks.
So tired, my posture is slightly less impeccable.
And we're almost to the port of Warren unless something interrupts us along the way.
I do have a quick question. Why are we just going to know when we get there?
Well, it's right there.
No, like this egg. Are we looking for the egg, or is like the egg going to find us?
You know, I forgot all about the egg.
Listen for the
This is what I'm talking about!
It's because I was enjoying our friendship so much, Narcus.
There's an egg that vibrates, all right? You're the expert on vibrating objects.
I am, right? What? Of course. Yeah, you just have to, get in the mood, turn down the lights, right? Maybe light a couple candles.
We were referring to your,
Make sure you've charged it in advance, you know?
we were referring to your mining and spelunking abilities. What are you talking
Masturbation.
about? Oh, okay.
Hello, sailor.
Aye, good to see thee.
You
I
have...
am a sailor, and I will make my accent more piratey.
Oh!
A pirate, you say?
Aye, only piratey, understand. No freebooter am I, but an honest sailor, just come in from the port of Warren.
What did he just say?
Came from the port of Warren.
All right.
Did I speak Irish, do you?
I certainly do, sir.
Good man, yes.
So, what brings you to port?
Well, and you flee the port of Warren, for they've got harpy trouble, do you understand?
That is exactly why we're here. We're going to take care of their harpy problem.
Oh, yes,
We're going to bring the cure of harpies to the port of
You
Warren.
can't really cure our...
You can temporarily suppress it.
Oh, yes, the port of Warren is crowded with harpies, I tell you.
Oh no, this is not good. Look, I'm an attractive dwarf, but there's only so much you can do to resist harpies, you know? Like, there's enough of them around. My boyfriend might have
I faced harpies before.
It's okay, Greta. There may be no cure for herpes, but there can be managed.
Sorry, what did you say?
Sorry, it might be an accent thing.
Oh,
Wait, did you say your boyfriend's in the port of Warren? Is he a very attractive dwarf, short and squat with a big beard?
That's
So
the
basically a
plans.
dwarf then.
Hey, that's him.
I am afraid the harpies took him.
No!
Aye, they did. They've been taken and taken and taken. Soon, there won't be nothing left. That's why I got out of there.
So you saying our quest item and our side quest item are in same place?
Yes, one-stop shopping it is.
That's great, let's go there.
I'll be going this way if you don't mind. I've had a mind to leave the sea behind. I've always thought I could be a good monger. Former sailor, now erstwhile monger, rots upon the ground as you pilfer his body, looting it of its few meager possessions.
You know what's great about this is there are no consequences to it.
I'm just saying a truly evil person would pull his teeth if there had gold in there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got it.
And there are gold teeth.
We just took old job.
And pirates usually carry something in their extra sack.
Oh, you're talking about the Davy Jones locker?
I am
I assume that would be Pirate's booty.
I didn't find anything in the sack, but I am holding his nutsack.
I'm just
Looks
gonna
like
carve
a chicken.
I'm just gonna carve the word balls into his cheek.
Look, we've got a bit wasted time. All right?
He did it with a Z.
Oh, that was worth it.
And so, adjusting to their new status as murder hobos. That's when to press the next hill and see, stretching before them, port of water. But it does seem to have fallen on hard times. The ships in the harbors bear sails that are tattered and stained with what can only be harpy excrements. In fact, the entire berg seems coated in a thick layer of said excrement, the harpies having their way, crapping not only on statues, but also on the living.
Well, now come on.
And above across the overcast sky, it seems that a tower near the edge of the harbor is where they converge.
All right, hear me out. This place is coverage.
And another day at the beach, ruined by heartbeats.
Sometimes, if you want to walk through shit, you gotta sort of like be shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically saying we should cover ourselves with shit. And then we'll just blend in and the harpies won't like, it's sort of a,
You know,
Have we tried not doing that?
It's easy for you to say. You're already barefoot.
when I was a young tiefling,
Oh, here we go.
we didn't have much money. So I had to go make poo angels and harpy shit. It can be fun if you make the best.
There's a market for that? That's how you earned money?
No, I meant we laid in it and made poo angels.
What?
You still said you made your living.
Oh, people would throw money at a small
A few
tiefling
townspeople throw some coins as they pass.
I didn't know there was a fourth muscle.
I did not make my living at it, no.
Sorry.
I see! That's a magnificent harpy experimentation.
Oh, thank you, I learned it as a child.
Ah, yes. So what brings you to the port of Warren, traveler?
Who might you be, chatty sir?
I am but a humble merchant. My name is Horatius, if you must.
Oh, do you mong anything?
Oh, I am no longer, sir.
What do you do, Horatius?
As mentioned, a merchant and was involved in the trade here at this bustling port. Before the harpies came,
Mercantilism is Hmong adjacent.
I've dealt with a few mongers in my time, I will say that. But I do not count myself among their number. I want to make that perfectly clear to all present.
But it seemed like
There has been a sharp uptick in monger deaths in the region.
We don't know anything about that.
I'm sure you don't, but let's just make sure we're all on the same page here.
Among other things, we are here to sort of take care of that problem.
Ah, then you're
On our
most
way
welcome.
out, we will take care of it.
You're most welcome. By what name are you called, brave adventurers?
We are the tight acquaintances.
I didn't get to vote on that name.
Oh, yes. You're a recent hire, I take it.
I suppose. By the way, Barcelona, we really need to catch up soon. Oh, there you are.
Yes.
I can barely see you down there.
Yes, I'm small. Just suspend your disbelief.
Horatius, how do we gain entry to the Harpy Tower?
Ah, well, it is guarded, of course, by not only harpies, but also creatures that they have enslaved. Randomly generated creatures, so I can't tell you exactly what they are.
Oddly enough, we speak many randomly generated languages.
and we're really good at killing stuff.
Really good.
Very well then.
We seek a vibrating egg. Have you heard?
I have heard tell of such a thing. They say it is on the uppermost level of the towers, where the most powerful of the harpies make their nests.
Those vibrating eggs are always getting lost way up there, aren't they?
It's all the way up.
Horatius,
It will require mighty magics to dislodge that egg, I tell you.
I can just wait a couple days and see if it comes down on its own.
can we locate the vibrating egg using sound? Can it be heard perhaps one room over by a roommate or relative?
Yes, all manner of complaints, I assure you. But, acquaintances, if you will do this, then the port of Warren will be forever in your debt, and the city's coffers will be open to you as well.
Oh, and then guys, we can pay for the resurrection. We can pay for the
Yes, sir. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Oh, wait now!
We could hire mercenaries to kill all the Church of Chad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. They're frightfully popular with the fans.
We'll figure it out after we get paid.
Sorry, I'm not good at this evil thing, but I'm trying.
You're doing it.
Very well then.
How do we get to the tallest tower?
This key will give you admittance to the city sewers in this conveniently located manner.
Why do you have the key?
Because I'm the one in charge of sewage maintenance.
He's a keymonger!
Such thing as a keymonger!
Is he a monger or a shitmonger?
No!
What type of monger are
I
you?
am no monger, sir!
All right.
I do believe there's a monger among us.
Somewhere.
Very well. I wish you the best tight acquaintances. I suspect you'll need all the luck that can be mustered.
We don't need luck. We're stupid.
Make their way through the sewers of Port Warren. Gracefully! Really acing those dexterity checks. We shall take a brief intermission and see you back here for part 2!
All right, who's ready for the comedy improv? Make some noise for me!
What is David doing with his life? I hope he's not doing comedy improv.
What's improv? And I went, wow, that really puts me on the spot. Because it's different things to different people.
It's that time of year again, Bill.
It sure is, William.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Do not apologize for being horny, right? No.
Improv to me is this magical thing where you have a group of people on a stage making each other look good. You're out there completely naked. You have no script.
Looks like you're trying to write a story. Can I help?
You have no narrative and you have no bullet points. And it is your job to play volleyball and create joy.
I think the danger of improv is fun because you can fail immediately. You can literally bomb.
You want to be finding glitter everywhere for about 3 weeks?
But there's something safe in that too because you're just making it up.
That's what improv is taking risks, it's learning how to fail.
And guess what we call this? Chunk. You'll never know.
Life is about taking risks. If you're not taking risks, then what are you doing?
I love to entertain, make people laugh. If I didn't do it with Einstein Simplified, I would have to find another outlet for it. It's just a part of
it. Most major cities in America now have at least one improv theater, but to have a core group like this that has existed for this time period, I think it's very unique. It's special.
Here at Einstein Simplified, we have a favorite noun.
We do have a favorite noun here. Those of you who've been there before, you know the answer. Listen carefully.
Regulars, how about the newbies? What is your favorite noun?
Share.
Did you get that? Share, yes. So everyone together, what is your favorite noun? Welcome back.
Thank you.
When last we left, when last we left our heroes of the adventuring band known as the Tight Acquaintances, they had descended into the Stygian depths of the sewers of Port Warren, making their way through an underground path towards the Tower of Harpies. Our adventurers find themselves winding through stinking tunnels, filth encrusting floors and walls, dripping from the ceilings above.
This place smells like Lucaneous' bag.
You know, the cape is really aesthetic until it isn't.
There's poop everywhere.
I'm thinking I should have converted to the Church of Chad. This is disgusting.
This is not the way to meet your true love, covered in shade.
Well, there is multiple paths that we could take.
Let's split up.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
It's the only sensible thing to do. Some of you go that way, some of you go that way, and some of us will go up there.
Usually, I would say that's a bad idea, but we're trying to be bad, aren't we? Thrust.
And so, the tight acquaintances, wisely splitting the party. Each head off in different directions. 3 groups, I think. No, 2. 2.
Oh,
Two is more than
Some of them will go that way, some of them will go that way. I'll go this way.
No, I'm just gonna go check out some stuff at the back. I'll see you guys.
And so, the first party, consisting of Barcellona Beetlecat, recently returned to the living world, and Hubert, the wild card, the unknown member of the tight acquaintances, who is possibly legally hazardous to this theater company.
Right? Oh, this is upside down. There we go.
So, what made you want to get into adventuring?
Well, I am under the, what's the word? Command of a certain beautiful lady. She is an empress. She is also a visionary. She has long hair and big boobs. I touch them. And she's most definitely real. She told me to go out and adventure and tell everyone about her and the boobs that I touched. I did do it.
Okay. Cool story.
And how are you?
Well, you know, it just sort of came, you know. I thought I would do musical theater, and it doesn't really pay the bills, if you know what I mean.
It should, though.
It should.
People should support the arts.
But I started doing a little barding on the side. Suddenly, I was able to do spells, which was very surprising, because the two don't seem to go together. And then I met up, I think it was maybe Krurg. I came to an open mic night that I was doing. And the rest is history. Oh, and then, you know, I died. Weird. And now we're in a sewer covered in shit, trying to look for a slowly vibrating egg.
Well, if I have to be in a sewer covered with shit, I'm glad it's with you, my friend.
Thank you. And kudos on touching those booties.
And as our bard and warlock slowly mobbed, the tunnel they enter opens to a system, a large circular chamber. There is movement at the far end in the darkness. Randomly generated movement. A wandering monster appears. But what could it be? Which of these horrible beasts will our adventurers face? Beyond all reason.
How did an owl bear even get in?
The massive form of an owl bear rises from the film.
That's not any of the biomes that you usually inhabit.
The thing clearly is maddened by its time spent in an utterly unsuitable environment. Its eyes are red with infection. Diarrhea drips from its beak.
I already have E. coli, buddy.
However, you are both quite dexterous, and so the initiative is yours.
No, I'm not dexterous.
You'll act after the owlbear. The initiative is yours!
I'm charming.
Oh, I cast prestidigitation. I distracted with with the vision of its favorite thing.
What do you surmise its favorite thing?
A vision of, it's like, it's a really good grilled cheese. It's like crispy around the bread, very buttery, nothing fancy, but comfort food.
The sandwich appears exactly as you described, floating, the crust burned ever so slightly at the edges. To any lover of a grilled cheese sandwich, this would surely be a distraction. And yet, your arcana roll, which comes too late, you recall that owlbears are lactose intolerant.
So that cheese that you wanted won't help us either. Oh wait, that wasn't you. Never mind.
Sneak attack!
The owlbear's head rolls from its body. Lucaneous, having scored maximum damage in the sneak attack, it rolls to Barcelona's feet, its eyes looking up, plaintive, confused, infected.
Following me.
The body feebly pumps blood as the eyes close like some sort of macabre Furby.
How heroic! How good!
I have been keystering this thing this whole adventure. Thank God that owlbear came along. There's no reason to unkeister it.
And so, as talk of keystering fills the system.
May I quickly teabag it before we transition?
Yes, that is allowed. And so, as the severed head of the maddened owlbear is teabagged ad infinitum, we move to another part of the sewers where the rest of the tight acquaintances find themselves, moving along a winding path.
Well, there's nothing down that tunnel, you guys.
Yeah, we said you should have come this way.
Hey, it was totally clean. There was a McDonald's. It was great. We stopped for a break. Really relaxing.
Now we find ourselves completely lost.
But it's a tunnel. We just go one direction.
Hey.
That direction could be any direction.
But if we just keep going in that direction, we find out what's there.
But if we go, I'm sorry, I smoked some of Lucaneous' stuff.
It is there that you hear faint sounds of feeble cries for help, moans of pain, leading down the tunnel before you.
Me want to run over there as fast as possible.
Hold on,
to
Krurg.
find out what that thing is.
Those moans might be randomly generated.
No, me running. Me running as fast as possible.
Someone's in danger.
The chamber you enter is a horrid sight. You see the bodies of captured townspeople, glued to the wall by some sort of sludge. Some of them have had their chest cavities ripped open, their vitals plucked from it. Most of them are missing their eyes, for it is said that harpies prefer those as a delicacy. And there, along the far wall, no less than 7 dwarves. They all are short. They all are stout. They all have beards. They're fucking dwarves.
Oh wow, that one looks sleepy.
That one's feeling pretty duck if I ever saw one.
I can't look.
He's alive.
Is it?
Yeah, am I? Please, someone pull this from my face. I cannot see.
Oh, hold on. I'll get the heartbeat mucus out of his face.
Oh.
Heinrich.
Greta, it's you.
It's me.
It's me.
Heinrich.
Hi,
Holy
score to Hubert?
10.
Very well. You see his wounds begin to close and some color returns to his face.
Yeah, let's see the Church of Chad do that shit.
The court of war has fallen on hard times.
I've seen that you're being haunted by harpies.
Yes, the court is here. We are beneath their tower now. That ladder leads to up. And then, at the very utmost peak, they say is a harpy's treasure.
The vibrating egg.
Yes, which vibrates slowly, apparently. I assume it has some sort of adjustable speed.
Sometimes it's got a pulse to it, just depends on what you're in the mood.
Is it vibrating slowly, just shaking?
I am no visit. I am a humble ironmonger.
Step aside, Gretta.
We gotta murder this guy! We're monger murders! Oh my god, that makes us murder mongers.
Slowly vibrating egg is above us. Where is the unholy moly?
I do not understand.
We were warned by a nude old man.
The best kind of warning one can receive.
Hubert, your last name is Heiny Sinkhole.
If you say so.
Maybe we did. Your last name is Hole.
Yes.
And we're looking for the holy moly. So, I don't know, maybe we put a mole up your ass.
Remember Chad had that mole?
Then he needs to get checked.
Maybe he has a birthmark.
Strip him!
Oh, wait. I should mention, there's a giant mole above. Yeah.
Strip him anyway! Neutrality!
And discover that, yes, he does have a second beard. Equally as luxurious.
Whoa! I guess back calling you common, sir.
Oh, please.
The mustache at the top is a nice touch.
But what help I can lend you shall have for you, Gretta, and for this noble fellow over here.
Oh.
Why do you hang out with this bunch of murder hobos, good sir?
I'll have you know, I was a murder hobo. I was the murder hobo of the group. But I learned something along this adventure. I'm not sure what that is yet. And I'll figure it out before the end of this show.
So, it's a long...
Please
Stoat?
A giant
Like a-
mole of great power. It is naked and hairless.
Oh, a naked mole rat.
Yes.
A giant naked mole rat.
And of prodigious size. They say that dark magics fueled it. And this would fulfill the unholy part of this thing you're talking about.
A dark magic unholy mole rat.
Of unusual size.
Tight acquaintances, we must fuck that mole rat. For Chad!
Lady Edelgard!
For my own motivation!
And so, tight acquaintances said, the first few levels.
So many ladders!
There are ladders for every person.
Why they put these ladders next to each other?
Why is mine on the inside? It's weird.
I don't know. It's got a cool, like, Donkey Kong vibe.
Listen, we don't have to fuck the mole rat if it's not consensual with any of you or it. But, you know, I just thought it was fun to say.
Lucaneous, it's like you're a different person now. You're so good.
I found that at times I shouldn't exactly follow every impulse. Because even though it might be hilarious, it will have dire consequences later on.
As they climb, they discover that the tower is mostly ladder. It's all ladder.
Look, yeah, whoa. Hold on, I think I've reached the top.
And indeed you have. A chamber. You can see the peaked roof of the tower above you. Many perches, but only one is occupied by an old, withered harpy who looks up as you enter.
So, you have come at last, as was prophesied.
Oh, really? They prophesized about us?
Indeed they did. What did they say? They said a group would come, led by one who was pure, relatively speaking.
My God!
It's a pretty loose prophecy.
But it has been fulfilled, for my senses do detect that you are chaotic neutral, and all of you have edged into chaotic evil. How many mongers have fallen to your blade? We've lost count! Very well.
Great Harpy, we have come to parley with you here in your tower above your beautiful shit-strewn port of Warren.
Parley then.
You're looking lovely this afternoon. Is that new polish on your claws?
It is, I'm glad to notice.
I certainly did. Say, where do you get it done or do you do it yourself?
You are clearly one of manners and breeding. Breeding is what we are interested in.
You are as long for the dog.
Very specific dog, the dog of prophecy.
Who wields the mighty dong?
Perhaps it is you. But first you must defeat our champion.
With a grinding of gears, a trapdoor opens in the floor, and crawling forth, the promised monstrous form of a naked mole. Its eyes are blind, its skin pale with albinism, and yet dark magics crackle along the surface of its skin.
The unholy moly. Dare you face it?
We dare.
Indeed.
Guys, it's been an honor adventuring with you all if we don't make it. But we have to do this, so Lucaneous can fuck that lady.
I step forward and heave my dwarven throwing hammer directly in the center of the mole's eyes. Die, mole! Nobody messes with my boy!
the arcane forces surrounding it.
Wait, remember the words of Chad. We must focus our attention on the slowly vibrating egg. Where is it?
We have to listen. Among you, the one with the highest passive perception is, oddly enough, Narcus of Buzzkill. It's wisdom-based, and that's the only stat he's any good at. You do detect the vibrating sound, Narcus. It seems to be coming from beneath the Queen Harpy herself.
Guys, I have some weird news.
Weird news is what we do, Narcus.
Lucaneous, let me, how am I gonna put this? If you do succeed in your quest, you may find yourself with an unwanted guest in the back house. What? The egg is inside the Harpy Queen.
Like, she ate it?
No.
She hasn't given
Quite
birth
the
to
opposite.
it?
Quite the opposite.
She's about to poop that shit out.
Look at your sword. Remember where that was only a few short hours ago?
The harpy is into the anal. Apparently,
It's slow advance.
Lucaneous, you gotta shake that thing out of her. We'll never win this thing.
I'm not gonna shake that thing out. I'm gonna get it out with my teeth.
So, hero, you approach me while your companions prepare to do battle.
Queen, hast thou ever been honored in the demonic fashion?
Are you asking me if I would live deliciously?
Might I offer you the gift of my forked tongue?
Well, when you put it in such a romantic manner, how could I refuse?
And I go down for...
Before you go any further.
Yes.
As the Harpy Queen shifts in her nest, you see beneath her, as I quite clearly stated, a rare and truly wondrous artifact, an egg fashioned of mystic metals, mithril and adamantine, inscribed with runes of power. It sits just beneath her in the nest. With a successful stealth check, you got the pilferers.
Great.
Or are you going to do the butt stuff first? The butt stuff happens, we'll take that as read. Hey! With a successful distraction,
I'll be leaving now. Oh, God.
The Harpy Queen is at disadvantage for the next several rounds.
Did you no longer salutes, eh?
I'm gonna just... Did you get it? Oh, I got it. I gotta go get rid of this.
But the law is almost upon you. Lucaneous realizes he must act now.
Lucaneous, can you read the runes on the egg?
No.
Can you read them now?
Yes! It's in Sturgis. Hold this. Hello! Might I offer you some lotion?
Get it in the
The Harpy Queen looks on, wondering where he's going with this.
Oh wait, this isn't Sturgis, this is Elvish. Tomara Kutrex Simara Valtrex.
Hang it up flat! The moon rat dissipates like mist. The lotion already applied to its nipples falls to the floor.
Applied to his entire body. In order to use a naked roll right, I thought he looked a little dry.
You definitely use too much, man.
I know, it's tough to judge.
Your combination of elvish rune reading and lotion application has proved most efficacious. It seems the prophecy has been fulfilled. You have done very well, Lucaneous the Bloody. The harpies shall depart the port of Warren. No more shall we blight its tender skin like small sores. No more shall its people suffer under our yoke. Goodbye to thee, and thank you for the butt stuff.
The fluttering of wings as you hear every harpy in the port of Warren take off as one.
It does say here, numerous applications of the Valtrex spell could, you would have dry mouth, some diarrhea, light fever. There's a lot of side effects to this spell.
Was that it?
You know, Peter. That was that unicorn's name.
I hung out in the back because we kind of forgot about my plot line, but we can now be fed as you were promised to be, huh? You can leave behind this life of adventure and settle down and stop hanging out with these horrible murder hobos.
They're not really all that bad, Hubert.
No?
They're actually pretty decent.
I mean, we don't need to continue this terrible path that we've been on.
No, we just had to do it for this one quest.
Me kind of like it.
Well, I mean, if you want to turn from this path, you could just start doing good deeds, because as we know, doing one good deed erases a past shitty behavior. That's how morals work.
I've also heard we could just ask a god for forgiveness and then boom.
We sure can.
And in fact, we do need a little bit of help with a god.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad, we owe him a bit of cheddar.
Oh, then, as you know, I'm a wealthy man and I am willing to help.
I will marry you. You didn't mention the wealthy part.
Oh yeah, I am one of the most successful ironmongers.
Get him, gang!
And so, prepare for one last murder. We will close the book on this chapter. And thank all of you for attending Improvised Dungeons and Dragons!